It's us again, and thank you again for allowing us to be a part of your life. We're best friends because of this technology that we have. So here we are. We're going to talk about, we always do. It's funny, I go pick her up, and we sit in the car for about, 45 minutes going, and it's just...
We always think like we should be recording these conversations, so then we try and come here and duplicate them so that you can be a part of them as well.
And what I love about, I think, obviously love about her and love about me, because I love me. What I love about us is that we just kind of say, here we are.
Yeah.
This is who we are. And
The
so,
real McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks, we're actually going to be downloading some new episodes, and that is just us being kind of funny and really not even talking about like the seriousness of life and our relationship with Jesus. You do get to see us in Jesus. But all that to say, we are here today because we want to talk a little bit about how we both had a tough week. Mm-hmm. And it was hard. It was weird. I had no idea that how critical our lives were almost in line. Yeah. So I want you to share first about
So the next time you have a good week, text me, and then maybe I'll be about to have a good week.
Yeah, exactly. The good is coming, girlfriend. The good is coming. So my girlfriend, I love you so much, and that is, has 4 girls.
Yes.
Between the ages of, again,
10 and 4.
10 and 4, they are the cutest thing. I come driving up and they're like, Auntie Tasha! So if I feel at all like down and discouraged, I drive over to your house.
Get some,
just get a downloaded love.
Heaped of love. Yeah.
So you said about a year ago, or maybe even before that, I would never, ever in a million years.
Ever.
Homeschool.
Ever. Never. It was the biggest never of my life.
Like
we
never.
We all have a never, right? We all have a never.
So then we all know what happened in 2020. March happens. March, April, May, June, July, all that. Yeah. And in there, all of a sudden it's like, it's looking like you might have to homeschool these girls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and when I say homeschool, I'm like traditional, take them out of public school. My kids have been in public school all of their schooling lives. The older 2 have been in school. The 3rd kid was just about to start kindergarten. So we love public school. We've loved that option.
We love public school.
But for the very first time in my life, homeschooling looked like it was going to be the easier option for our family.
Did you at all think, hey, I could hire somebody to be a teacher at the house?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I leave for 8 hours. No. That thought come in mind.
But I was like, well, what job would I go and do that I would enjoy to do that? No, so it was absolutely something I'd never do, but then God did this major heart shift in me and made it very clear that that was the right path for our family during this crazy year. And it is such a personal decision to switch to homeschooling because it's quite hard. And so if God is not calling you into it, don't do it because you're going to be miserable. You know.
So we're not advocating homeschool.
No, we are not. I am advocating follow Jesus. And what he says for your family, follow that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say was his voice. What is his voice saying
Listen
for your
him.
family?
Yes. Yeah, because next year, he may tell us, put them back in public school. Mm-hmm. So the kids say like, can we please go back to school next year? I'm like, babes, like you're going to be in this as long as God says. I'm like, but, and I'm in it as long as God says. But anyhow, so for the most part, we've been doing okay. But actually for the last month, they've been really kind of pushing back on me and it's been a bit harder. It's been a whole lot of me like, all right, I'm here, let's learn. I'm here to teach you. I'm so excited. And then I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do this. I hate homeschooling. And I was done. I mean, I yelled at them. I cried at them. They cried at me. They ran to their bedrooms. Well, actually, I sent them to their bedrooms.
I ran to my bedroom.
Yeah,
I ran to that.
We all split from each other. And I told them, go to your bedrooms. I can't do this right now. I went to my room. I hopped in the shower and I just sat in the shower for like 30 minutes. Hot water running over me, sobbing, saying, God, you asked me to do this. Throw me a bone, change their hearts, help them, help me, help me, you know? And
you're so precious.
It felt like, okay, God. Well, actually, I texted my husband, Scott. I was like, Scott, I have given my life, I have laid my life down, I have laid my dreams down to school these kids in this way this year, and all they're doing is spitting in my face. And as I was texting that, I just was like, oh, Lord, this is what you did for us. You laid your life down for us, and what do? We spit in your face in your sacrifice. And then I just realized, I was like, oh, is this what partnering in the gospel looks like? Because like me, I'm more tempted just like, I want to go and do ministry outside of the home. I don't want my ministry to be inside the home. And
yeah, we don't see that ministry is doing the toilet, making food for the kids, ironing a shirt for your husband. We don't see ministry like that. We see ministry way out there.
Yes, yeah. And God just brought it like real down. Like, Fiona, this is you partnering with me in this season to school them and to feel what I felt. You know, you want to become like Jesus? This is what it feels like to be me. And so I'm like, okay, God, in your strength, I can keep going. So I had this like tiff with God for half an hour, and then turned off the shower, got out, put on makeup, did my hair, got dressed, was like, let's try this again. And then we got through it. But
so the kids had a timeout, you had a timeout.
They did.
You came back.
I did. I hope I apologized. I think I did. They maybe apologized, but they had a better attitude when they came back. But I definitely wanted to quit. I was like, this is dumb.
That's what I wanted to say. So you wanted to quit. And then your husband said something to you.
Yeah, that night as I was laying in bed telling him about it again, he just was like, Fiona, a famous author I read, John Acuff, he says, never quit your job on a bad day.
So I had no idea that this was happening to my girlfriend, Fiona.
What was going on with you?
So then for me, I was at work and we had a campaign, and it was having to run the board and talk at the same time.
Which is so intense.
It's like playing Pac-Man and you're on a championship and you're playing, and then you're having to make sense as you talk about Jesus and talk about the need, and yet I'm on buttons pushing and all that kind of stuff. So I felt like my head and my heart were like tangled up. So I had a really, really rough morning. Got home, cried, went to sleep for 2.5 hours, got up to go. I said, I need to go for I'm not a runner, so I'm like a little fast walker, jogger, like, so I go to Friendship Garden. I live on the Windward side where Jesus lives. Gorgeous Friendship Gardens. So went up there and I was walking and I was talking out loud to God, and I was going, God, and I really believe God initiates our prayers. So I was saying, God, I do not want to quit when it's hard. I don't want to quit. I will not let myself in pain and perplexity to give up. And I felt as though, as I was praying it, he's telling me, because I was getting perspective and I was feeling like I was being realigned, because he's our chiropractor, right? And he was like, and I'm like,
oh, that's so good.
And I felt so good. And then I get a FaceTime call from you while I was hiking, and I go, hey girlfriend, and you're like, hey, and then all of a sudden you tell me I'm gonna quit. It was hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, my day was so hard too. And so we kind of went back and forth, and it was just a reality. It reminded me of this book that my husband gave to me before we were married that was called Pain, Perplexity, and Promotion, and it was a prophetic look into the book of Job and the whole Job's life, right? So, and I read it back in the day, and then those words, that's why I said it, come to mind, and there's a promotion that comes out of not giving up. There's something about there's beautiful in the broken. There's beautiful in the fire. I think of Jesus, his life broken for us, and what was gained out of the bread. And the fish that was offered, when the bread was broken, you see it multiplied. 5,000 people were fed because the bread was broken. There's something beautiful in the broken. And I have to, I feel that we are committed to our comfort, and we want comfort's voice. Comfort's voice is going, come away.
Yes.
Pain's voice is going, come away. And we are committed to comfort. God is committed to our character. And he puts us in those places, girlfriend, like you and me, that will you trust me in the pain? Yeah.
No, and it makes me think of working out, which I don't love to do. You're a lot better at it than I am. But when we get muscles, it's literally, right, our muscles tearing to let more muscle build there. And we get stronger. And if we do quit, we don't know what's coming. So, real fast last year, God led me to run the Honolulu Marathon. I'm not a runner, and I went from not being a runner to training for 3 months or 4 months to run the marathon. And it was just like, look, what the heck am I doing? And God just kept saying, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. And if I had quit in the middle of training, I would have never felt what it felt like to cross that line and to be able to look back on the journey and to be like, I am so much stronger because I didn't quit. And now I see that marathon training, I don't think, I may run another one in the future. I don't know. It may have just been for a season to prepare me for this school year, for God to be like, Fiona, this marathon is going to be hard and it's going to be long, but
don't give up.
Don't give up, because there is joy and there is promotion, and there, Lord willing, there's a finish line at some point. I don't know what it is.
He has a finish line. That's what's cool.
But
we can cross it.
He does. Run the mark.
Yeah.
Run the race marks marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus and throwing off all the sin, and things
that hinders and entangles.
Us. Yes, it entangles us, and just run hard. Okay, there's a verse in Romans.
Oh, I love this. Romans 5, verse 3.
Yep.
Go for it.
Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, character, and character, hope.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
He is our hope.
Yes.
He's coming in and saying, trust me in the pain, the problems.
Yeah.
I've got promotion for you. Hang in there. I mean, look at, if Jesus would have ran, and there was a moment he said, can I tap out? Can I tap out? Yeah. And he did not run. Thank you, sweet Jesus, because he found joy, because what he was looking at us. He knew. So look beyond. And what was that song? Praise before the breakthrough. We got to be praising him, knowing there's a breakthrough. There's a finish line, friend. We're out. We love you. We're here for you. If you need prayer, let us know.
Seriously.
Because we know. We
and
just
we're
walk
praying
through.
for you. We really are. Okay, love you. See you next time.
Bye. Love you.